What's up, familia? So I recently discovered something called Shorthand, and there is a language already out there of little strokes that you can memorize, and different strokes mean different things. But instead of learning a whole new language, I find it easier to create my own language, a language of symbols that are already familiar to me that I might already be using or that I create based on my own handwriting. So I'm going to show you a few symbols that I've created already. You're welcome to take those if they make sense. I'm going to try my best to tell you what I was thinking when I was creating them so that you can either create your own or you can take it and understand it. Maybe it'll connect with how you think and it'll make sense to you. Let's take, for example, this symbol. We all know this symbol. We all have that one email. It's like partyboy69 at AOL.com. So we already know that at symbol is for emailing. So since I already know that symbol, I'm going to use this to create other symbols that will help me document faster. We're going to take the symbol that I've been using lately to email. Obviously, that's an email sign. I'm not going to use that for email because I already use this to replace that word. Obviously, that's the symbol for at. So when I need to email someone, I'm going to take the letter E and then just loop it. And I already know that that means email. Email J, a file. Now, when I need to text, can you guess what letter I'm going to use? That's right, the letter T. So I need to text the client. I'm going to use that letter T. So it's just a cursive T with the loop around it. You can use that one cursive, or you can use the letter T like that. Why not? It works. Now, lastly, the other symbol that I use to call someone is the letter C, and I use it like that. I don't use the regular letter C like this because now it just looks like a spiral, and maybe I'll use the spiral for some other word or another idea. But this one's the one for call. So I start it with a little drop down line and then finish it off that way. So now I have email, text, and call. And that's a way that I've used something familiar to create something new. Now I'm going to show you how I use my own writing to create a new word. The other day I was creating shorthand symbols for the things that I already do, like cutting and gluing. And I needed a symbol for glue, but I didn't know what to do. But I knew that I wanted maybe the letter G in there. And I didn't know if I should go like this for glue or if I should do GL for glue, write a G and then, I don't know, do something else to it, like something crazy. So I then wanted to look at how I write. So I wrote glue in all caps like I usually do. And then I thought maybe I can use something here. But then I actually wrote it in cursive and I asked myself, what stands out about that? And then I realized that this part stands out a lot. It's this right there. And that became my symbol for glue. It's this. It's a really simple, really nice, semi-elegant symbol. That became my word for glue, my symbol for glue. And I took it right from that word. For the word cut, I know that I wanted the letter C, obviously, so that I know like to cut something. And then I thought maybe I could just go like that. But that reminded me of the scent, the sense. So then I thought, when I'm cutting something, I'm either splitting something in half or I'm cutting it all out together. So I decided to go C and then I angled it this way and then an X, and that's cut. So anytime I need to cut something, I go cut. It's very simple, very easy to do. It's 3 strokes and that's it. 1, 2, 3. So that becomes, I need to cut and glue paper. I don't have a symbol for paper, but another thing that you can do is you could take the word paper and just drop the vowels so that it could be paper. As long as you remember that that's the word for paper, use it. So go out there, experiment with your own writing, experiment with symbols that you're already familiar with or shapes that you're already familiar with, and create your own words. Have fun. Really, have fun.